Rubin report for an exchange of ideas. And Piers Morgan goes with the wind, was pretty active in the whole genocide denial piece when it was unpopular to be talking about the genocide in a way that was accurate. And now that it's more popular, he is a better commentator on it. And so, okay.
He still takes a chance to say, like, oh, you were right about this too soon type of guy.
So Emma Vigeland has every right to say what she's saying about Piers Morgan, because I don't know if you guys remember early in the genocide. For those of y'all who may not remember, and I might have to cover it again because I might have to bring that back up, because Emma Vigeland absolutely demolished Piers Morgan about the Palestinian genocide. It only took her seconds to do it, and she did a great job. She destroyed the whole panel on it, and actually that day her hair was absolutely flawless too while she was doing it. But in this clip, we're actually going to watch Piers Morgan, who, now that it is okay and safe to talk about the genocide, I guess he must have went on Dave Rubin's show and put Dave Rubin in his place. But we're going to take the Majority Report angle from it and see how that happened and what's going on with that, because everybody seems to be talking about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the clip.
There's no starvation in Gaza.
In a way that I've, since this year, had more hammering from the pro-Israeli side. So,
well, you addressed it there. That's why we put that clip in.
And I think that's just
because there has been a shift. That's what I wanted.
No question.
Right. So I think that is so. First off, you acknowledge that there's been no starvation, correct?
No.
You don't acknowledge that?
I don't acknowledge that.
Well, there was starvation of the Israeli hostages, but you
yes.
So
can you pause it?
Where are the videos?
Okay. So you acknowledge that there is no starvation. Piers is about to list the numerous organizations that have documented the imposed starvation of the people in Gaza by the Israeli government. But this is where it's just fun, in maybe not fun, but amazing to watch how quickly Dave will leapfrog to his next excuse to almost throw the conversation off. Piers returns to it, but okay, so you're basically saying that there was no starvation except Hamas choosing not to give food to the Israeli hostages. That would be his contention, even though the reality is that if these hostages, and many of them, were in, I think were very thin when they were released, they are impacted by the imposed starvation by the Israeli government as well, because they were in the Gaza Strip, which is an open-air concentration camp where Israel controls the borders, land, and sea.
And she's absolutely right. And by the way, too, Dave Rubin blocked me on Twitter early in the genocide. Like, bro blocked me around, I think, I want to say, it started in October, I think somewhere near December. It was around a time when Kenneth Owens started speaking. He had one exchange with me and then blocked me. You know what I mean? Because so it was early in the game, and I do wear that as a badge of honor, and I am kind of boasting right now, and I'm glad that he did that. I don't want these people talking to me. If you go ahead and block me. You're not ready for truth. You just want you're sick. You're sick. Okay. By the way, guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you to every eye that lands on these videos.
And I think that's just
because there has been a shift. That's what I wanted.
No question.
Right. So I think that is so. First off, you acknowledge that there's been no starvation, correct?
No.
You don't acknowledge.
I don't acknowledge that.
Well, there was starvation of the Israeli hostages, but you
yes.
So where are the videos and images of the starving Gazans?
Well, I've seen a lot, but you would dismiss them all as fact.
What's up, guys? If you don't know, my name is Justin, and I own this YouTube channel. I'm also a YouTube strategist, and I own a lot of the channels in the political space. I've worked with a lot of the top channels in the political space, and so many people ask me, how do I grow these YouTube channels so quickly? How am I so good at getting results for my clients and for myself? I've actually worked with a lot of the top channels like Russell Brand, Benny Johnson, Lauren Chen, so many of the top YouTube channels in the political space, and I always get asked these questions: how can I also grow my political YouTube channel, or just a YouTube channel in general? And I'm actually doing a free live class coming up on Tuesday, December 2nd, showing you exactly how to grow your YouTube channel and how to make enough money to leave your 9-to-5 job, because anybody can do it. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it Tuesday, December 2nd. So if you want the same sort of results as these YouTube channels, such as Justin is Lost, Justin Reloaded, Justin Reborn, The Progressive Way, Bring the Asteroid, Benny Johnson, Russell Brand, Chris on Culture, The Apostle, all these people, they're all either me or they've worked with me in the past. So if you want the same results as them, I'm going to show you how to do it for absolutely free on this live workshop on Tuesday, December 2nd. Make sure you sign up with the top link in the description or the link in the pinned comment. Sign up for that class. There's only 100 spots. So if you save a spot, make sure that you show up so you don't waste the spot. I'll see you guys Tuesday, December 2nd. Click the link in the pinned comment to sign up, and I'll see you there.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if you can show me one, I'll tweet it out.
Okay, here's my problem with this. So the problem is my number one problem with this. You can say there's no starvation. I can say there's starvation. The UN says there was starvation, but you guys don't believe a word the UN says. The other official bodies say there was starvation.
Israeli officials themselves say we're about to starve them.
Yes.
You don't want to hear a word they say. Israel denies everything. And in the end, the biggest problem is that Israel will not allow, to this day, international journalists into Gaza to do their jobs. And I keep asking, why is that? Because you and I can...
Well, because they're virtually all activists, not journalists.
No, I don't mean Palestinian journalists.
Yeah.
I mean international journalists.
No.
I mean, the international...
So where are the videos?
Reuters, let in AP, let in the BBC,
All right, pause it.
let in Sky.
Yeah. So where are the videos? They won't let international... There are countless videos. I literally don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know how you can react to that.
There's no way to react to that. They do that on purpose. It's like, where are the videos? Like, as if, like, all right, show me the videos. All right, yeah. I didn't know we were going to talk about this. I didn't have to make a list. Oh, but if you say there's videos, you should be able to pop them up fast. What do you mean? There were a lot of videos, but I bookmarked a lot of things. I lost a lot of things. Well, where are the videos? Show me the video. That's how that would go. It's like, bro, don't do that. Don't try to reel me in and say, where are the videos? When you know daggone well, I didn't come here prepared with a file. Although, I think that people who are going on that show, who do not share the same thought process as SICK Dave Rubin, they have a file ready. Just have a file ready of everything. Just have it ready. Like, oh yeah, here's the videos. And then you're going to say, well, those aren't true. Those were manipulated or whatever. This is what y'all do. Like, you guys play pretend. It is not a fair debate or whatever you want to call it because you play pretend. And to me, I'd be like, Dave, don't do that. I would be like, you've seen the videos. And all you're going to do is tell me that they're fake and everything else. There's countless organizations. Donald Trump himself said there's a man-made starvation in Gaza. He said it. Okay? So damn, so what, he's sharing fake news? Then we got a problem in this country, right? And so, because I don't know, right? It's like, stop it, Dave Rubin. Please.
It's also
NBC,
a war zone.
It's
a war zone.
Yeah, but they operate in war zones all over the world.
But so when this all ended a few weeks ago, when Trump does this thing, where are all the thousands of starving people? I mean, we're seeing videos of restaurants that are
let the journalists in to do the job.
But I mean, right now, where are they? These people have phones.
How do you know?
Live stream. What do you mean?
Do you see where they are?
Of course, there are plenty of videos. What do you mean? There are plenty of videos.
The media are not allowed to do their jobs, Dave.
No.
But I have a big problem.
Can you pause this?
Editor of
So just to, Dave believes, yes, there's some in the north of Gaza in many ways too, and in other parts of the strip, they're trying to rebuild their lives. And there have been some attempts to reopen businesses to feed people there. That Dave believes those images very easily.
And resents them.
But the images of the starving Gazan children, he doesn't believe those. It's just...
It is hypocrisy, and we'll just look at a little bit more of Piers Morgan too, but also look how he shifted the conversation to people aren't starving in Gaza. The fact is he's saying that they won't let the international journalists go in there. He tells Piers, well, that's because they're activists, and it's like, Piers Morgan isn't an activist. Why can't he go in there? That's why I'd be like, so I'm an activist? What are you talking about? I'm talking about me. But he's so look at him. Just look at him. It's hooked.
You can say that no Gazan has starved at all. That's entirely your prerogative.
Yeah.
The reports by almost every official body say the opposite, but you don't believe them. My view is you're entitled to not believe anyone, right? It's fine. I had that thing with Meghan Markle. Didn't believe her either. It cost me my job. However, the best way to get to the truth is let journalists who are used to covering in war zones, let them go in and do their job. Particularly now we have the ceasefire. So let them go in. There is a reason the Israeli government is not letting the media in. and I fear I know what it is. They are terrified about what the world will uncover.
I just think that's just.
Let him in.
I just think
there's one way to find out.
But there are quite literally, I think, almost 2 million Gazans there. They have phones. They're releasing videos now. They're at restaurants. They're out and about. Why did none of the Hamas fighters, when they're releasing the people, look hungry? A lot of them look fat. They have fresh clothes.
They just say whatever. They'll say a lot of them look fat. They have fresh clothes. They have. You're just saying whatever. Like they have like this one fat guy that they keep sharing. And not even that much. I don't even know really where this guy is. That's the thing about so I'm sorry. Like some of these videos, I will say some of these videos can be manipulated. Absolutely. I don't know where that guy is. I don't. Like, man, what you trying to act like this didn't happen? This is delusional. This is delusional. And you know it happened. And you would rather lie to your audience and say that it hasn't. I pray for the day when people wake up to these liars. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.